I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Here's Durant. Tatum pulls it in. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. To the inside. We should see some great ball movement from these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Here's Phoenix. Pass to Durant. From 9 feet out. And down it goes. 2 points.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
White, good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked Coach what the game plan is for Kevin Durant. They remarked, hope KD misses a few shots. A 7-footer with his skill should be illegal. Durant is a legend, but our guys are hyped to face off with him. Let's see if their energy can slow Durant down a little bit, guys.
And Allie, thanks.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Pass to Adams. The rebound by Turner. Outside Tatum. Outside Holiday. White with it. Now Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Play clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Here's White. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. White's got 5.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
And you look at Derek White, Richard. The energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Richardson. The line for 2.
Second free throw, no good. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Brown with a screen. Fires the three. Connects from downtown. Brown's got his second bucket on the night.
I just love the ball move.
Durant on the attack. Yep, count it.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Durant pulls it in. Suns trail by 9. Right side, Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Exploding at the rim. Tatum shows you the right way to finish off a drive.
Outside Eason. The rebound, Celtics. Right side, Holiday. And here's Brown for 3. The kick out to White. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Durant. Soft touch off the glass. Durant's got 6. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. The coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Holiday. Still no points. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Fires for 3. They get it back. To the paint. White can't hit. Suns trail by 9. Down low. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Tatum with it. A solid offensive force, averaging 24 points a game. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning. What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
Now here's White. He's got 7. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Bull. And it's Tatum missing.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Miller on the wing. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Boston with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
The Suns, 11.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up. Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
To the middle. Here's Hauser. Thompson with some nice D.
I thought he had that all shown up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Nice feed by Thompson. Most of the time, Clay either shoots or passes it. Doesn't really dribble that much.
Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Back to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Suns ball. Sun substitution. Number 17. Tari Eason.
Trail by 5. Here's Armstrong. No points so far. Inside. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Armstrong. Driving inside. Horford with the block.
Still a tremendous player. Al Horford using that experience.
Cornette. Kick out to Brown.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brown. He's got 5. From the arc. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Horford outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Armstrong. To the wing, right side. Pass to Eason. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to review the game plan.
Substitution for the Suns.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second.
Kevin Durant.
Here's Adams.
Josh Richardson.
Second shot opportunity. The kick to Durant. To the paint. 4 on the clock. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Oh, stolen by Richardson. And the Suns pushing it up now. He goes up. And Durant with the big finish.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
The Celtics with the lead. It's Brown on the wing. 5 points in the game. Here's Hauser. Puts it up from 12. Another miss by Brown.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Tari Eason is seen by some as a player on the rise, Richard. Things are coming together for him.
Yeah, his game is evolving along with his confidence. When young players put in work, they are going to get better, and that's what Eason has done.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And here's Boston. They've led by as many as 11. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand.
the quicks of Tatum on display. Jason has a devastating first step, man. He could just blow by you so easy.
Back to Brogdon. Miller outside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Boston ball.
So it's Boston now. Outside Holiday. No good from outside. The Suns trailing. Deflects the pass. White with a steal. Here's the break. Outside Holiday. To the inside. And here's Brown for three. And Brown knocking down the triple.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
The rebound by Turner. Boston leading by 5. Here's Brown. Man, Brown just showing his toughness inside.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Outside Holiday. And again, Boston with the triple. Suns trail by 8. Right side, Brogdon. Pass to Adams. White with the steal. Left side, Holiday. To the middle. The kick out to White. Good if it goes. And so it's Boston up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Sam Hauser.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Celtics let me know the status. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Off the inbound. And that one's good. Hole's got 6.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Pass to Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Here's Tatum. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. White for 3. 4 on the clock. Fires in the triple. 10 points for him.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Now here's White. 10 points for him. Tatum from long range. Suns trail by 9. Here's Armstrong. That shot is off. Nice D from Tatum. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here's Pritchard. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Boston, no good that time either. Here's Miller. Boom! He jams it straight down.
His court vision and decision-making, it's what makes Brogdon such a talented playmaker.
Here's White. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Richardson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he drops the first. Hits one, then misses the 2nd attempt from the line. Celtics lead by 8. Here's Tatum. There's the drive. Oh, denied by Durant.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his aggressive length to block shots. And that's how you lead a team, literally.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Outside Tatum. From 11 feet away. And the jumper is good. Tatum's got 10.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
Now here's Durant. He's got 14. Here's Miller. Driving in. Here's Adams. Adams. Great positioning on the putback.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Fires from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
That one goes in. And now just a 4-point Boston lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Back to Tatum. Pass to Hauser. White with it. Here's the 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Boston leading by 7. Here's Pritchard. The 3 is up. They get it back. Pass to Holiday. Oh, got a piece of it. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Now here's Holiday. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. It's stolen by Brogdon. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Eason. Finished off the break. Eason's got 4 points this quarter.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Outside, Brown. Back to Pritchard. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Pritchard's got his second basket on the night.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Richardson. Oh, stolen by Turner. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Love the dunk from Horford. He doesn't mess around when he gets inside.
Pass to Eason. Back to Durant. And here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
And Brown is a talented scorer who also excels at drawing fouls.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Suns trail by 7.
And they can run out the clock here.
Timeout.
No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Outside Holiday. There's a screen by Turner. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Holiday's got 5. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Boston out in front. Up 7.
The Suns, 46.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Boston leading by 7. All right, let's get an update on Derek White. What's the status, Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Celtics was able to update me on the situation. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. All that said, he's already back in the game. Some serious toughness on display tonight.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Pass to Pritchard. Armstrong grabs the miss.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And that one's good. Bold.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Pass to Thompson. Down low. Here's Bowl. Left side Eason. Clock at 6. The 3 from Thompson. Offensive rebound. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Pass to Pritchard. From downtown.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Here's Armstrong. The Suns need to get off a shot. They get it back. That one doesn't drop. Boston leading by 4. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. To hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Yeah, something.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Turner. Back to Holiday. The three sends it home from three-point land. And the Celtics lead by 7.
They keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as many as 11. White for 3. They grab their own miss. On the wing, Tatum. Back to White. 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. Oh, you better get out of Derek White's way.
Yeah, Tatum read the floor and fed the best guy he could find.
And Durant with the big finish.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Pass to Tatum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul.
And so Tatum nails both of them. Suns trail by 9. To the inside. And stolen by Brown. Outside Holiday. Back to Brown. Pass to White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. It's Phoenix's ball. 9-point game. Tipped. Tatum with a steal. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, count it! Tatum hits from way out. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Outside, Brown. Outside, Holiday. On the wing, Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. Oh, denied by Durant.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end.
Suns trail by 10. .102 left in the fourth. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
White for 3. And the Celtics have another 3.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Tatum looking it over. And finished off by Tatum.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Count it.
Kevin Durant.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Boston on offense. They lead by 11. Outside White. Misses the layup. So we see the Celtics taking the...
I dropped the top on the 6th Street. Flying in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama. Really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean.
Badder done. Anyway we see them, we a bang pan another one. Boss up. Any boy this ballot on them in a bad man, you know where vibes can done. Vibes can done with a sound boy for fun. Big bad man from outer England. Baseline drop I tell you.
Badder than, bad from me born. Where you get your badder from? Where me get? Coulda come from Afghanistan. They no want see this cross, make me have it on me hand. But badder man, you know me vibes can done. Lyrics them a fire like a from a big badder man from.
My guy this day program shut up. Them say them a bad man, me have to hawk. Which one when we have dead have it. Them like it. Dogs pull up on your foot and none of them no sing song. Fun face in a hand when I have time for waste. Me better than.
Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we.
badder than, badder than, badder than.
Badder than, badder than, badder than.
This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, you know how we own it, they know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming, we party at night and go home in the morning.
This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And it's the Suns to start out. They get it again. Here's Adams. Second shot opportunity.
You get money, so even your haters will love you. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, this for the that live in my city. This is for Ricky. Soon as you step in the city, you notice who reppin' the city. Stay in my city, never do play with my city, cause that ain't okay in my city. Flying, babies is mothers is crying, pray for my city. Look how we move, standing on business. All of these shoes, you never gon' miss us. Riding in farms with that if I like her, I'm probably gon' this for the city, this for the ones that ain't make it. Screaming out, we made it, feel we the greatest. Showing we nothing to play with and give them a reason to hate it. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my God, I'm mama. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you gun in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, you know how we own it, they know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming, we party at night and go home in the morning. This for my city, this for my city, this for my city, we thank you for coming, we thank you for coming. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Outside Barnes. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Substitution for the Suns, number 0.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I asked him about the many difficulties that Kevin Durant presents to a defense, and Coach said with most guys, you can force them left or right or send help. With Kevin, he can always shoot over the top of you. Sometimes you feel helpless in that regard. Not a lot of solutions for a 7-foot sharpshooter, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Yeah, passing is a real skill of Barnes. He will make smart choices with the ball.
The kick to Durant. Drives to the hoop. It's good.
Kevin Durant.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Ingram. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive, too.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Durant way outside. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Barnes. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. And they're pushing it up. And stolen by Barrett. And it's the Hornets on the break. Barnes, it's good.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
The kick to Durant. Barnes with the rebound. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. It's a 5-point game. Here's Barrett. Nice D from Durant. And it's Phoenix's ball. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Barnes. And Kevin Durant is arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, Doris?
B.A., this game better go into triple overtime if I've got to list everything that makes this guy special. Size, elite shooting, ability to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on the deck, get past, finish in traffic, rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I could go on all night. How much time we got, B.A.?
One of the all-time greats, Kevin Durant, the Slim Reaper. And it's in there. Barnes has gotten his second bucket of the game.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
The 3, Durant. Nails it from 3. Durant's got 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And so here's Phoenix. After the basket by Charlotte. The kick to Durant. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Give him 8.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Here's Barnes. Kicks it out to Barrett. Three-pointer. Can't get it to drop. Suns trail by 3. And Durant with the big finish.
Easy money for the Slim Reaper. Nice finish.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Henderson. And there's the drive. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul, second team
Yeah,
foul.
so energetic on the drive. Henderson manages to put the defense in a bad spot.
Taking 2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. B.A.?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Henderson misses.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And Bull drops them both. Charlotte trailing. And here's Ingram from the arc. Buries it from 3. Ingram's got 5 now.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
Pass to Bull. To the paint. Iguodaro, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Henderson. Oh, misses the dunk. And it's Phoenix's ball. They trail by 1. And here's Ingram from the arc. Bull grabs the board. To the inside. Here's Iguodaro. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Henderson. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Phoenix Suns. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right.
The Suns, 18.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Here's Henderson. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Yeah, even though he's 6'2", Henderson is best attacking on the interior.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bull. Shakes him. And finished off by Bull.
They must have fallen asleep defensively. How else do you explain an easy dunk right off the inbounds pass?
Ayton inside. Outside for Henderson. Outside Walker. From the arc. Eason pulls it in.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Iguodaro. The Hornets pull it in. They've got the Lakers ahead of them in their next game in Los Angeles. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. Phoenix leading by 3. Finished off the break.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Henderson scanning the floor. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
There's the 3. And it's Henderson with a 3. Henderson's got 7 points for the quarter. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Puts up a deep 3. Unable to get that one.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Ellis. Still without a bucket.
No debate there. He got hammered.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Down low. Here's Iguodaro. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And a nice find by Barrett. He has a complete game.
Here's Iguodaro. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Barrett with it. Richardson picks him up. 4-3. R.J. Barrett. That one's good. Barrett's got himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. And here's Charlotte now. It's Barrett on the wing. The 3 is up. Back to Barnes. Driving to the basket. And he goes big with the dunk. Right over Kevin Durant.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. The 3 from Barnes. Gets the 3 to fall. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
1:52 left in the half. And here's Ingram from the arc. Adams grabs the miss. The Suns leading. Here's Miller. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Barnes. Phoenix shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. He does not get the second one. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Barnes. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
And how about Scotty Barnes, Doris? Named an All-Star during his 3rd season in 2024.
And, in fact, the 3rd youngest All-Star that year. Listen, he has upgraded his playmaking. He's still getting better, and I think that's the scary part for the rest of the league.
Let's check. Oh, wow!
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
The shot by Ingram, no good. Outside Richardson. Pass to Miller. And here's Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the floater. Fires from deep. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. The 3 from Barnes. Nice D from Durant. And so it's Phoenix with it. And stolen by Barrett. Outside Barnes. Pass to Ingram. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Here's Barrett. Oh, denied by Durant.
I think it's probably the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's game. He's elite defensively and sends that shot back.
Outside Brogdon. To the middle. Durant's shot is off. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Oh, stolen by Richardson. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Phoenix out in front, up by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Outside Barnes. It's Barrett on the wing. That one falls. Barrett's got 5 points.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
Richardson, no good. The Hornets with a lead. Pass to Barrett. Takes it inside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
This guy is a committed scorer. You get physical with R.J. Barrett. He knows how to stay under control.
And one thing we've seen from R.J. Barrett, he likes playing in a system where they move the ball, Doris.
And he likes B.A. when that ball moves in his direction. R.J. Barrett is a thirsty scorer. He can go off the bounce. He's working really hard to shore up that perimeter game. He has got a tremendous future.
And here's Ingram outside. And he can't get that one. Suns trail by 4. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to review the game plan.